What's up my peeps, welcome back to my channel. Thank you for being here. Today's video is going to be a springtime makeup tutorial. So first I'm going to go in with this Wet n Wild cushion foundation. This is not a full coverage foundation, it's more of a light to medium. It is definitely buildable, but you can't get it to full coverage. But this is kind of what I'm going for with this look, a little bit of a more natural feel. So if you have oily skin, you're probably not going to like this foundation because it does stay like a little bit dewy. This foundation is also great for everyday wear. I do wear this foundation to work because it's not too little and it's not too much. It gives me the perfect consistency and it's very inexpensive. Next, I'll be going in with the Wet n Wild Photofocus concealer, and although I do want to keep this look a bit natural, I do still need to conceal my under eyes because we ain't playing with those. And I also want to bring some brightness to the face, so I am highlighting. I do wait a couple of seconds to let the concealer dry just a little bit. I feel like it adds more coverage and the intensity of the brightness increases. Just be careful, make sure you don't let it dry for too long because then it'll be so difficult to blend out. Next, I'm going to go in with my peach powder. I'm going to be setting the entire face and baking under my eyes. The powder does give a little bit of more brightness to the under eye. I will only be baking underneath the eyes because I want to focus the majority of the brightness in the center of the face. I'm taking the beauty blender and very little powder and just pressing it into my face just to set the foundation. Now going in with the Wet n Wild pressed powder, I'm going to be using a small brush to lightly contour. I usually use a bigger brush to contour and define my face, but because again I want to keep a more natural look, I'm going to go in with this tiny brush and just kind of define the cheekbones, and then I will be blending it out. Man, there's a lot of Wet n Wild products in this video. I didn't even realize it until now that I'm doing the voiceover. Maybe I should just do a full face of Wet n Wild. Okay, so just contour as you normally would. And then we're going to go with a different powder, which is the Rimmel. I don't remember the shade right now, but I'll put it in the description box. And we're going to take a fluffier brush and just blend out those edges of the contour. It is a much lighter shade, so kind of give you like a gradient effect from the center of your face to your contour lines. Really focusing any of the powder in a specific area, just kind of hovering over those lines to blend them into a more natural looking contour. Then you're going to go ahead and wipe away your bake. Use the excess that's on the brush just to kind of blend your whole entire face together. Next, going in with a little bit of blush, I'm kind of focusing it just on the apples of my cheek and blending it back. Use your little smile technique to get the apples of your cheek, and don't forget to hit that chin. Using a fluffy brush, I'm going to be picking up the shade Wait For It from the Colourpop Single Shadows and just blending that into my crease. Pink is a kind of a tough color to work with, especially if you have a deeper complexion. Usually you have to build it up, so take very little amounts and build it up in layers. Because I'm going for a more effortless look, I am just picking up the color and dusting it all over the crease. I'm not really being too precise with it because I want it to look simple and pretty and, not too structured. Once I was done building that color up and finished blending it, I did go in with a smaller brush and took another Colourpop single shadow in the shade Stay Golden and really defined my crease with that color. It is a darker pink, so again, you want to build it up instead of just picking up a lot of shadow and putting it on, because then you're just going to be blending forever. So I just suggest picking up very little, depositing, blending, and so on and so on. Once you're done with your pink, go ahead and take your fluffy brush and blend everything together. I know, I'm always talking about blending, but it's very important if you want to have a really good eye look. Just always keep blending and your eyeshadow will come out really pretty. So next I'm going to go in with this. It's technically a blush, but I'm going to use it as an eyeshadow today, and I'm just going to take it on my finger and pack it right in the center. Again, I'm not being too precise with this because I do want it to be an effortless look. I did want to add a little bit more depth to this look, so I decided to go into my Morphe 3502 palette, pick up a little bit of the brown shade and just put it in my outer V. So what I'm doing is packing on the color and gently blending it. I do not want it to go everywhere, so I'm being very careful. So just gently pack and sweep forward, pack and sweep forward. And then once again, take your fluffy brush and blend everything together. Avoid any harsh lines. So I did think that the look needed a little bit more oomph, a little bit more like pow in it. So I decided to take this Mary Kay liquid liner and just start from the inner crease and work it all the way to about mid crease. I just thought it gave a little bit of sparkle, a little bit of like, you know, cuteness, creativity to the entire look. So next I'm just gonna go ahead and put on some eyelashes. I'm again going very natural, just some cute wispy lashes, nothing too dramatic. You know, we don't need it to touch the back of your eyes, you know, just something really simple and cute. So fun fact, guys, I suck at putting on fake lashes. Like, I'm so bad at it, but you know, I try my best, and you know, practice makes perfect. So for highlight, I'm gonna go in with this Cover FX custom shimmer drops, I believe they're called. I don't know, they're gonna be in the description box either way, but just kind of putting them on my cheek, on my nose, you know, just adding, you know, that glow that spring gives everyone. So I did think the look needed a little bit more highlight, so I'm going to go in with the Huda Beauty Solstice palette. For the lips, I'm going to be using the NYX Soft Matte in the shade. It's spelled like Canes, but I looked it up and it's pronounced Can. But anyways, guys, this is the finished look. But wait, there's more. So I decided to add a hair tutorial in this. I am really bad at doing my hair. Like, I hate doing it. I usually don't do it, and if I do, I just brush it. So I'm gonna go ahead and curl my hair. So the first step I do is brush it, then I put it into a very high ponytail, like very high. Like, it's almost like on my forehead, high ponytail. And I just tie it up with the rubber band. So while I'm brushing and tying my hair up, the curling iron is heating up. Next step, I split my hair into sections and I just grab the curler and start curling bits of hair. I like to do it this way because it gives me more volume. I think one of the main reasons I hate doing my hair is because I have so much of it. Like, you guys don't understand, it's a lot of hair, and if I try to curl it any other way, it'll just take me years and years and just discourage me altogether. You know, I hardly like to do my hair, so when I do, I don't want to, like, you know, take forever. So I find this to be the easiest way for me. Your arms do get pretty tired, so just keep that in mind, but I feel like that's with any other form of curling your hair. So after I've curled my hair, I take the rubber band out very gently because you don't want to mess up your curls, and kind of just swoosh them around, part my hair, look for any, you know, like pieces that weren't completely curled or anything that I want more curled. Usually it's just the very front, and I just go ahead and take that and curl my hair just in little pieces. I kind of run my hands through my hair just to find little sections. I like to put the curler near my head just to, you know, flatten out any of the frizzies that are flying around. You can tell right away where you need more curls. It's just a personal preference. The same thing with the curling iron. If you want to use a different curling iron, I'm sure it would work. This is just the one I have. And if you like to curl your hair a different way, that's okay too. But this is the easiest way I do it because I'm kind of lazy, and you know, whatever gets the job done faster is what I usually will do. So after I have found all my little curls and all that, I just run my hands through my hair, break up any curls that are too harsh, and then I go in with some hairspray. I really like to hairspray those edges down because I do have a lot of baby hair, and my hair is between like curly and straight. So as you guys have probably seen in my other videos, my hair does get really frizzy. So I like to hairspray, and then just kind of pat the hairspray in to hold any of the frizzy flyaways. And again, look, see, I found another piece of hair that needed to be curled more, so I just go ahead and grab it, curl it, and yeah. So after you're done placing your hair how you like it, just give it a little bit of a push, a little bit of a squeeze on your curls, and you're good to go. But anyways, guys, this is the final look. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please like and subscribe, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye.